A very brisk Monday morning to you all. At least the sun is shining. I don't think it's shown since we're here, and this is day number 6. Yeah, this might be the first time. I will say it's very cold up here. I'm literally seeing some snow on the steps. So, there's some snow over there. Anyway, I am trying to get my week started off here. I am planning to go over to the house and work on the kitchen ceiling, and then probably go pick up my paint that I've been waiting on at Kime. And I'm making some coffee. I purchased a discounted Breville from a friend in South Carolina, but this is one that I plan to put at the Airbnb. So I've been taking advantage of it here at Grandma's house. I found some paint in the basement that I'm gonna try. Hasn't been used in a while, but I'm gonna see if I can use it on the ceiling. I did basically 2 coats of the Zinsser on those spots, so I'm just hoping that this will do the trick now, to go over it one last time. I hate doing ceilings, but it's gotta be done. So I picked up a gallon of Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams to do in the kitchen. I am familiar with how it looks. I didn't test it on these walls, but I have it at home in my house, in my doors and stuff. So I decided to risk it, put it here in the kitchen, and I'm hoping I like it. The other sample I had gotten, the creamy mushroom, no go, way too brown. And so I'm hoping this will look good with the counters. The counters are pretty gray with the cement, but I'm hoping it can kind of work with all of it. So I am working on painting. Slick and easy. Picked up my paint. It is about 4:08. I did not film very much today. It might be the case for the whole week, but I don't want to bore you guys, you know. So anyway, picked it up at Kime. You just pull up to the side because I'd already prepaid for the paint, and they put it in the car, and I'm on my way. So I did make a stop at Walnut Creek Cheese as well on my way out, just to pick up a few things, but I am going to head back and drop off the paint. I am glad I got the kitchen done. I was able to paint that, and I cleaned up upstairs, did the rest of the sanding on the walls that I needed to, I think, for the patching we had to do, and cleaned up the floors, and I'm just trying to make sure everything's ready to go for tomorrow morning. My mom and mother-in-law and my aunt, I think, as far as I know, are coming over to help me tomorrow. Don't know if you can tell. It's a very nice pink. But pink is not what I was going for in the living room and like the main areas. I'm so bummed. I came home and I was like, oh, the little dab on top of the paint can. I don't know why I didn't look at it there, but I was like, that looks pink. So I brought it in, and sure enough, I even painted it on the wall a little bit just to make sure. But problem is, I color matched it at Kime. They don't have Benjamin Moore paint, but you know, most places can color match things. And I guess what happened is they put the name in instead of the numbers, and that's what showed up. So they said they'll take it back, they'll refund it, and if I would try to reorder it, the other stuff wouldn't come in until Friday. So that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna go see if the local Holmes lumber can do that. That's where I got my other stuff today. I think certain things they can do that. If not, I'm gonna have to try and go somewhere else in hopes that they can get me the proper color. I guess I should just try a color that, you know, is in the actual like PPG or whatever they have in the store. But then I'm like, I don't know that color. I have to do a sample.
Your turn.
Just
Harper.
whenever it pops up, you might win yet.
Do you want to do this? It's your turn to
Pop
push
it.
the button.
Wait, when you say
You got a one.
another one, you can put one out. 3. Nope.
Alright, we're painting away. We're making pretty good progress, except for the fact that the white is not covering like I hoped. Got lots of help, which is amazing. We're working on kind of the main hall area, steps like as it goes upstairs, and then a couple of the bedrooms we're working in as well. So. All right, thought I'd show you the progress for today. We had a drywaller here this morning, and he was redoing our ceiling because there was some pieces coming loose. It was a very old ceiling, and so we opted to just go ahead and redo it. And he said maybe he'd be done Thursday, not quite sure. This is the dining room. This is Hale Navy. So I painted all of this. And it's an old house. You can tell, like it's plaster walls. And the paint job before was not done perfectly. So there's a lot of, you know, stuff left over from previous people painting and everything. So I guess it's just gonna kind of be like that. So anyway, painted all these walls. And I'm really curious if I'm gonna like this coloring here. It's showing up brighter on camera. This is Evergreen Fog, Sherwin-Williams. I've wanted to paint a sage green somewhere for so long, so I decided to do it. This is gonna be our bedroom. I think I like it. I might have to live with it for a little bit and see. You can tell there's a couple areas that will need to be trimmed again. Here's all the samples I'd had. We'll see. I might like it. I could also add some wallpaper if I'd want to. The other room we painted was this one. And this one's gonna need another coat. This was one coat. See, that's how it looks. They say it's a one coat coverage. It was only like a light gray on the walls before. So that's really disappointing. In this room. And I think I'm going to be wallpapering this wall with that wallpaper from Lowe's. This is the bed and the nightstands from Castlery. And so I think I'm gonna do that wall. So we did not paint it. You don't want it freshly painted for wallpapering. And then I might actually go ahead and paint the trim Agreeable Gray. I think that would look nice because we're gonna have to paint it because I still have paint from the kitchen. And I think that would look nice with the wallpaper. It has some of those tones in there. I just think it will look pretty. So I might do that yet in here. Okay, hopefully you're not dizzy at this point. I'm gonna go back to Grandma's after I clean up a little bit here, and I'm actually going to make some Home Chef meals for us tonight. I say meals because I had pre-ordered some meals to have this week, like super easy ones. I thought maybe I would need them here at the house or somewhere. I got some like flatbread, and then I ordered 2 other meals. I said, why don't we just use those tonight? We're all over here today. No one feels like cooking very much. And Home Chef is sponsoring today's video, and I'm very grateful for that. Very handy because you can think ahead and order things to be delivered to like a vacation destination, or like I'm doing here, you can order them at home because it's time saving. They have so many different meals to choose from. They've got like microwavable meals. They have things that you can do in very minimal amount of cooking, or you can also do meals that can take up to like 30 minutes of prep and all of that, and it teaches you things, gets you to try new recipes, and I'll have more details for you once I'm done with the cooking part. I'll put that on the screen. So these are the meals that I'm going to be making. I wasn't sure on the portion sizes anymore, so I'm just gonna make both of them so we hopefully have enough. Rio Grande steak bowl with rice and lime crema and a walnut shrimp tostadas. Okay, we're done with supper and it was delicious. I actually made both meals, and then the girls had a little bit of the mac and cheese. Yeah, I am just always impressed with Home Chef's meals. They're very delicious and tasty, and it's things that I would not necessarily try at home. It gets us to try new things. That's kind of why it's called Home Chef. You know, you can be a chef in your own home, and it brings all the ingredients straight to you, which is really nice. Yeah, they have different options to choose from, and it's a subscription that you set up and it's delivered straight to your door. You can pause your subscription if you don't want to use it for a while. It's very user-friendly, very simple. I love this for those seasons when I'm busy, especially. So if you do want to try it out, use my code Lynette50 for 50% off and free shipping, I believe, with your order. I will put that link in my description box, as well as a QR code on the screen for you to try out and go check out their meals. They change them up weekly. They've got so much variety and just lots of delicious stuff. I'm headed down to the barn here to check on my girls. It's cold, but they needed to burn off some energy because I think they were inside too much. So I could laugh at Harper's hat. I got her a scarf to put on her head.
See that? See that? Willow.
You guys want to take a picture with the goats?
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
That one's Willow, and I didn't forget what's his
Well,
name.
hello.
And that's a grandma, Mom.
It's a grandma.
Yeah, it's grandma. The baby pet her. But
Well, does she not want to?
Yeah, she's scared.
Oh.
She's not a baby anymore. Today, I think, but like
Oh.
this doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't have horns.
Yes, it has horns.
No, a little tiny.
Oh, no, it doesn't. You're right.
I love this baby goat. Yeah, but she don't like Mom, sometimes when you Whoa!
Whoa.
Did you see that?
Yeah, what was he doing?
That's animation.
Careful that he doesn't buck you, Harper.
He won't buck me. Sometimes
doesn't?
I want to buck me when I just want to pet him and I'm just running to him and does. And he just sometimes buck. But sometimes this has this. Mom, do you want to cut the chickens out here, but only wild chickens can. So, the chickens get out of there, they'll be able to get out here, and Lionel doesn't want that.
Oh, he's trying to get out. What? Got it.
I want to get in.
You want to go inside to Grandma?
On with me.
So this morning we did kind of the last of the painting, at least for what we can do. And now we're starting with wallpaper in the 1 bedroom. I picked it up at Lowe's the other night. It's from the Chris Loves Julia line. Wasn't sure if I would like it or not, but I think it'll look nice with this bed. This is just a peel and stick. We generally don't like peel and stick very well, but I guess we'll see. This one she says is...
It's not as sticky as some, so it's easier to work with.
We're just hoping it's level because I don't have a level here. It is done. A big thanks to Mom. I really like it. All right, we are going to go head out and see if we can find some surplus stores. We're at Apple Creek Surplus. It's off of Criswell Road. And we just discovered they don't take credit cards. We're a little limited in cash. So we'll see what they have. We're at Scenic Valley Surplus. We had a somewhat successful day. I bought a chair for one of the bedrooms and I bought some sconce lights at the last surplus store. And then in the meantime, I had seen a riding zero-turn lawnmower sitting outside someone's house close to the first surplus store. And we've been looking for one because we need to buy one to have at the house so that the person we get to mow the yard has a lawnmower to use. And I was getting a little worried because, you know, I'm going home here tomorrow, no, not tomorrow night, but the next night. I was like, I really would like to get something situated for that. And I saw this one and I was like, it's probably a little too big, a little bit too much for what we want. But Nick's been looking on Facebook all week at home and trying to message people, and it's a little hard to find exactly what we would like. And anyway, long story short, he called the guy It was a for sale, just like a little Toro. And we went back to look at it. I drove it around, mowed a little bit with it, and ended up buying it. He gave us a really good deal on it. And so that'll be delivered tomorrow morning. So that's another big thing checked off the list. It's coming along here. I mean, I'm really ready to get back to the warmth. Guys, it is just way too cold. I'm sorry, it's just too cold. And yeah, I'm ready to get home again, but it's been a pretty productive time here, and I feel like I might not need to come up right away again until maybe we come up for a longer period of time this summer then. So in the meantime, the kids are playing with the neighbor girls. It's can you see my breath? Anyway, I won't go on about the weather. We just got the lawnmower delivered, and here she is, old Toro. It's just a smaller one. This one should hopefully last us a while. It was only bought, I think, last year, they said, so not super old. And now I've got to run to Kime again. It's becoming a fairly frequent stop here. I've got to go to Kime to find a weed eater and leaf blower and a few things like that yet. That way we've got everything scored away. So I finished up what I almost can get done, I think, in the house. Tomorrow, I'm guessing I won't really do anything here. Living room probably will not get painted because he still needs to texture the ceilings. I got my stuff organized, kind of cleaned up what I could. And the table should be cleaned, but got that in here. We still need to switch out the light fixture, and we'll do all the fun stuff later on. Need to unbox my Caraway set here that they sent me. It's a stainless steel set. Let me go up here. I did find a chair at the surplus store last night. Also got a pack and play to keep here. I think a mattress will be delivered today. And this morning I gave this room a 3rd coat, you guys. Isn't that a little crazy? So it was a little disappointing how it did not coat very well. The white seemed to have an issue with the gray that was in here. So very happy with what I got done this week and what the others helped me with. Very, very happy with it, and all of the babysitting that has been done for the girls. I'm very thankful for family and stuff. Pretty slick little weed eater. It's a battery weed eater. So if you just have a small property, this would be a good idea. No trying to pull it to start it. Obviously won't last as long, but you know, I am pretty impressed with it. Okay, next I am unboxing my Lull mattress that I bought. Harper. Mattress back here. It's a queen size that I ordered because they had really good sale. I always have a discount code available for you all if you ever want to try Lull. Lynette Y50 for an extra $50 off. And they were having 50% off plus like pillows, and I'm not sure what all they sent. A couple different things that they sent along for free that has like a $500 value, so I took advantage of that. So I got one mattress once, and I'm gonna unbox that. Take about half a day to expand or something, but
What was that?
I don't know. What was it? Harper's my little helper today, right? Fist bump. Okay, let's go. Okay, looks a little uneven right now, but by tomorrow it'll be all inflated. Harper was really helping me. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Alright, we are getting ready to head home in a couple hours, and it's time to get home. So yeah, I am just heading back from the house one last time, and we had some cousins and great aunts and sisters around for a couple hours today at grandma's. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I know it's been a lot of house stuff, but next week we'll probably be back to Florida and some Florida life. Josh and Megan Fox are in Sarasota at the moment, so we're hoping to hang out with them a little bit. Make sure you check out Home Chef in the description box if you're interested in trying them out. I appreciate y'all watching and all of your support and excitement with us, so really appreciate it. I will see you all next week. Bye, friends.